Alright, want me to switch it?
I got it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Did you look at it?
Accidentally. I saw like one card.
What'd you see?
Morphing jar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell me these
You
things!
just said it!
Ah!
Guess what else is banned?
Hey guys!
Morphing jar number 2. Both banned. Both morphing jars.
Momojiri here. I got this asshole White Joe Ponyboy. Yeah, White Joe Ponyboy here. And we're here to talk about the ban list that came out on Thursday. So, this asshole already saw it. But, I'm about to look at it now.
You saw one card on it.
Morphing jar. Alright, so let's see what's on the list now. Alright, so, whoa, shit. Both morphing jars are banned. Morphing jar 1 and morphing jar 2 are banned. Whoa. Oh my, that's insane. What? Alright, so limited is.
It's hilarious because I
Wolf-
saw it, but he's seeing it for the first time.
Whoa. So I'm just looking at it and he saw it already. So Wolfbark, Abyss Gund, Rekindling, and Inferno Barrier are all limited. Semi-limited are Necrophase and once again Hieratic Seal Convocation. No longer on the list, Magical Stone Excavation and Primal Seed. This is a interesting, boring list. What are your opinions on it?
I like Gun to 1 because you can't do the crazy mono mermail plays anymore. I like Wolfbark to 1 because I feel like in the right decks it's recyclable, and because of that it could still be an out. At 3, you were like kind of forced to play it. So I guess I like it.
This list is insane. Both morphing jars? I was just about to put that in my fucking side deck. Man, I wanted to use morphing jar number 2.
Rekindling I'm sad about because I feel like they picked a bad time to ban the card.
I mean,
They should have banned it at
it's
a time.
limited.
Limited. They picked a bad time to do it. They should have done it earlier. It's not making an impact right now.
This shit is insane. What? Inferno Barrier. I didn't think they would ever touch Infernities. I mean, I guess because the Exceed build was going up.
Now, I see it played a lot on DN, and it pops up at random tournaments once in a while. It doesn't win, but I think in the right hands, it's very good. Very powerful deck.
Man, so this list is effective from April 1st to July 13th. You think this might be an April Fool joke?
No. Is that how the list is going to go now? Is it January to April? And then July to when?
September.
So that's not
Until the end of
That's
September.
not in time for Worlds, is it? July 23rd? Or is it? Is this
No,
Worlds?
Worlds is August.
Yeah, see? Okay, so they're going to have a new ban list by Worlds.
But this is Nationals.
Okay. Worlds is more important.
Shit! What? I'm upset.
Wait, does Worlds play with what ban list? OCG or TCG?
I have no idea. If it's TCG. No, if it's OCG. Dark Strike Fighter, guys.
If it's OCG, it's going to be a lot more fun. I think that's just 100 times a better list.
Dark Strike Fighter, Dark Arm Dragon to 2. Shit.
It's so much better. The thing about this list is, like, I see a lot of people say that they like it and that it's really good, but like, you tell me what's good about the list. There's nothing that I can name that's actually good about the list. Yeah, they hit some key decks, but nothing makes this list more important than any other list that they put out. It's just not good.
No decks got improved with this list.
There's cards that fluctuate on and off the list. Convocation, the Necrofaces, both Morphing Jars, they're just on and off, and it's like, it's not, those cards don't do much for the game at the state that the game is in right now. So that's why I don't feel like it's a good list. The only thing I like is Gun to 1. That's the only good thing. And I feel like even Mermail players are going to be like, all right, you know, I'll test it out. Because you can't do like the ridiculous plays where like, you know, where you like search a gun. Let's say you search a gun off the pike and then, you know, keep going. It's like
Bullshit.
you're gonna have to do a lot more smarter plays with Turge, and I think that he was always a good card. So I'm gonna
The one that lets you add from the graveyard?
yeah, and he's gonna be used to add gun all the time,
Yep.
anytime he can.
I guess everyone's going to start playing more rank 4s now.
It's too much of a powerhouse card. There's no drawbacks when you get the special summon off a gun. It's like
That shit.
easy pluses.
Seriously. But I expected like Miracle Fertilizer to get hit. What I wanted to see on the list was that they would have stopped Sylvans or plants from being a thing. So that maybe Miracle Fertilizer banned or to 1. Spore should get hit. Lone Fire should get hit. Anything to stop the plants from going anywhere. I wanted something
They
with
want
Fire
plants to
Fist.
go somewhere.
I guess because
That's why they're testing it out. Yeah, that's why they're pushing it, which is perfectly fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I wanted like Tanky to go back to like 2 or 1. I mean, that would just destroy Firefish right there.
I think Tenki should have always stayed at 2.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put it back. I don't know what they were trying to do, but it just wasn't a good decision.
I want them to do something with prophecies. Like, my light just died. Intermission.
You put it on the dice half.
Oops.
I'll put it next to yours, right?
Hey, Macarena. Wait. Hey, Macarena. Alright. I wanted them to hit something with prophecies because leaving prophecies by themselves, even with judgment gone, they're very powerful, in my opinion.
That's just because he recently got the deck.
Shut the fuck up. Remember that deck video I did Monday? Yeah, I really liked the deck. What else?
I mean, let me take my input since we already talked about Tenki. As a 3/4 Axis player, I think that, you know, Tenki to 2 is worse than Wolfbark to 1. And I say that because Wolfbark, I feel, I played it at 3. I swear I've never gotten, like, more than 2 of them off, you know? I just, like, there's better stuff to summon in that deck. I think in +1, it's, the deck is not going to be powerful enough. Or in 4 Axis, it's just not going to be powerful enough. 3/4 Axis is the Fire Fist deck to play if you're a Fire Fist player, and I'm going to continue playing it, and I'm going to wreck face with it. So.
Why do they call it Axis?
Huh?
Why 3/4 Axis? Do you know? No idea. Alright. So
I think it's because the world revolves around Fire Fists.
So High Arctics.
Fire Fist!
Berries!
Berries.
So High Arctics. I
Arctics?
didn't see them getting hit so fast.
You did not get hit.
I know, but Convocation to 2 slows
Back
the
to
deck
2,
down.
you mean? Back
Yeah.
to 2? That's what you got to think about. It's back to where it always should have been.
But 3 is amazing. You can play 3 in a turn.
That's why they boosted it to put it to 2.
I'm
if
a high-
it went to 1, then it would have been something to talk about. But at 2, that's where it was before. That's where it should have stayed. So I have no problem with it. I feel like it didn't do anything.
I'm a High Arctic player as well. So I like, you know, my Convocation to 3. And it slows the deck down a little bit because you get that 1 less card to search with.
But guess
But-
what's at 3?
Tanky.
Magical Stone Excavation.
Yeah.
Bang.
Such a great card at 3. I don't know why. Are they expecting Burn Exodia decks to come back? Who the fuck wants to go?
Diamond Dude Turbo.
It's such a minus Convocation.
You guys filming your vacation?
Huh?
No.
Just filming?
Yeah.
Just from the city?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying yourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
Back back to our regular schedule.
So yeah, sorry to interrupt this broadcast for the local bum report. And it's over. So that was Hierartics.
Let's talk about Mermails and where they are in the game right now.
Well, Mermails were the second deck to beat. So
What was the first deck to beat?
the first deck to beat was +1 Fire Fist. In a lot of people's mind, it was +1 Fire Fist. You could say 3/4 Faxes, but 3/4 Faxes is lower down the tier on other people's minds. So
Not anymore.
not anymore. But the top
Rekindling's
5
at
decks,
1 in my list. I'm actually gonna post the list when we could do it. Okay, I'm gonna post the list soon, but I'm gonna post this ban list and then I'm gonna do the next ban list. And we're gonna talk about the differences in a separate video too. Maybe all in one video. I'll do, because I never got to do this format because I don't really like doing deck lists that much for some reason. So.
Alright, so the decks to beat were at top were +1 Fire Fist, then it was Mermails, then it was Geargia, then it was Hierartics, then Prophecies. So those are the top 5 decks. So,
I have a different order for that list, but that's cool. It still contains those decks.
yeah. So what is 3/4 Faxes in there?
No. Well,
Is Geargia second?
Geargia's second. Firefist is in there. It's at third.
Mermails first?
Mermails is first. Hierarchs is fourth. And fifth is Prophecy.
So we both agree on Prophecy.
Prophecy is still powerful. It's a sleeper. You can't let that deck take you by surprise. You gotta dedicate a side deck card, if any, to the deck.
If you don't
because
have Naturia Beast, it's over.
gonna shit on you. It's gonna shit on you.
Horribly.
Can I curse on these videos?
Yeah, you can.
It's gonna shit on you.
I mean, I've been told that we should kind of cut down
It's
on
gonna
the curse
poop on you. It's gonna poop on you.
all over the face. That's a bus. Love buses. So +1 Fire Fist is the deck to beat. Then it's Mermails. No, yeah, Mermails, then Geargias, Hierartics, then Prophecies. What do you think is gonna happen after this list?
As far as what?
As far as the top 5. What do you think the top... List me your top 5. After this ban list.
With this list in consideration,
Yes.
Three-fourth Axis Firefist at number 1. At number 2 is Hierarchs. At number 3 is Prophecy.
What about Geargia? They weren't touched.
I forgot about Geargia.
Geargia!
Geargia! I think, okay. Then I guess I'll put Geargia at 1, and at the 5th place I'll put Mermail still.
Huh. You put Geargias to 1?
I put Geargias at 1st place.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they that tough to beat, or are they that good?
They're that good. They're untouched. They're the only deck that's remained good that still isn't touched. So that's why I say that. I want to talk. Because I love playing rogue decks. I love playing tier 2. Let's talk about tier 2.
Alright. So tier 2, in my opinion, consists of Evil Swarms, Blackwings, Constellars, 3/4 Access.
Okay.
What would be the next one? That. Dino Rabbit. No, not Dino Rabbit. Harpies. I forgot Harpies are actually in the top 6, I think? I don't know. But Harpies are somewhere in there. I'm gonna put them at tier 2 with Blackwings in. Yeah. So tier 2 in my opinion is Evil Swarms, Blackwings, Constellars, Harpies, and 3/4. And that's the top 10 decks in my opinion. What about you?
I have my own list. I say number 1 for tier 2 is Fire Kings.
They whipped my ass.
Number 1 for tier 2 is Fire Kings. And I'll explain why, because that's not on his list. It had bad matchups, yes. It had one good matchup. The matchup was Geargia. Guess what? Geargia's gonna shit on people now. I poop on people now. So I feel like the deck is gonna be more powerful than ever. And even with one wolf bark, you have circle to recycle that one wolf bark. And I think that's a beautiful thing, you know? It's like, it makes it a better deck overall. And people who played the deck, including myself, only played one rekindling anyway. And now with the new variants, including skill drains and upstart goblins, I think it's a powerful, fast deck that can wreck any setup right now. And it just has so much disruption in the deck that it's going to be tough for a lot of the decks that were once meta to now deal with it. I think it's going to be really good this format.
That's interesting.
Number 2. New hero stuff is coming out, right? Hero, no.
It hasn't
hero
been
stuff is coming
it
out.
hasn't been confirmed. The Light Sorin deck is coming before that.
Right. Oh, okay. Okay.
America.
Forget it. So heroes not yet. Not yet. Maybe one day. Hopefully.
One day. Stratos, rest in peace.
All right. What are the decks that you listed again?
Blackwing.
Okay. Number 2 is Harpies because they didn't get touched. One of their bad matchups is gone, which is Fire Fist, and I just think that the deck is going to be really, really strong. And I'm really excited to see how it's going to perform against Geargia and like weaker versions of Fire Fist and Mermails. And I think it's going to exceed a lot of people's expectations for the deck.
Get it?
And exceed. So yeah, I really like that deck. I've always liked that deck, and I think it's going to be pretty powerful right now. My number 3 spot for rogue decks. Man, I got to think about this too because like there's so many decks that are available now. You know, there's like it's just decks are being just pushed on people. You know, so that's why I'm going to go with Sylvans because Sylvans are going to be really powerful tier 2. I didn't put them at 1 because they haven't showed me what they can do yet. That's the only reason they're not at 1 right now. I would put them at 1 if they had a couple of wins anywhere, regional wise or what have you. So I feel like Sylvan is going to be the 3.
Forgot about that deck.
4, I'm going to honestly go with a stun deck. I'm going to say stun deck. It's tier 2. That includes the Chain Rabbit deck with Thunderbirds. That was a Thunderbird noise right there. I'm going to say TG Stun. That was another Thunderbird noise. TG Stun. I'm going to say Black Wings. That's all going to be in that category. That's all going to be in that category right now. That's where I'm placing my number. That's where I'm betting my number 3 spot is going to go. They're going to have some tops, man.
Did you just call Blackwings a stun deck?
Yes, I did. Black Wings are a stun deck. So, look at this guy. It's rad.
Longboard.
And at my number 5 spot,
Would you call Evil Storm a stun deck?
I would. Okay.
And Constellars?
Backtrack. Evil Swarms and Constellars. Let's just throw that all in. It's in the mix, all right? It's just all in one category. Stun deck. Anti-meta deck. Deck. Dot deck.
And
Period.
5?
This is a tough one because do you want to know what I want to see in the 5th place or what I think it will be in the 5th place?
How about both?
What I want to see in the 5th place, I want to see Inzectors move up just slightly. I feel like since decks got slower, I feel like they can take one step up, one very small step, and be in that spot. The deck that I honestly think will be in that spot is Dark Worlds. And but the bad thing about Dark Worlds is they'll always be tier 2.
Aren't they a stun deck as well?
No, I don't consider them a stun deck. Some people do, I don't. So, deck I want to see there, Inzectors. Deck I'm gonna see there, Dark Worlds.
Alright. So, his top 10 would be Geargias, Hieratics, Prophecies.
Not in this order, by the way.
Huh?
No.
What is your order?
My order is Geargia, 3/4 Axis,
There.
Prophecy, Mermail, and Hieratic. Hieratic, my fault. Hieratic would be the 3 spot. What was that that you saw before?
Mermails.
Mermails would be at the 4th spot, and at the 5th spot, Prophecy.
Prophecy?
My fault. Prophecy at 4th, Mermails at 5th. There you go.
All right. So your list would be Geargia, 3/4 axis Fire Fist. No. Wait.
Heretics.
Oh, okay. So Geargia, 3/4 axis Fire Fist, Heretics,
Prophecy,
Prophecies,
Mermails.
Mermails. Then your tier 2
Fire Kings.
would be Fire Kings. Help me out here.
I forgot the number 2 spot.
It wasn't a variant. Harpies.
Harpies.
Fire Kings, Harpies.
Stun deck. And we can name the stun decks.
Wait, no, that was the 4th spot.
No.
You said the last spot was Dark Ones. And then there was Stun. There's a missing deck in here. Yeah. Fire King. Oh, Sylvans.
Sylvans, right.
Alright.
Sylvans on the 3rd spot.
So tier 2 or 6 to 10 would be Fire Kings, Harpies, Sylvans, Stun decks that would include Rock Stun, TG Stun, Black Wings.
I don't include Rock Stun. It hasn't showed me anything yet.
Alright. So it would be TG Stun, Black Wings, Evil Swarms, Constellars, and Chain Beat. Right?
Yes, Chain Beat with Rabbits and Thunderbirds.
And 5th would be Dark Ones. My list would be. Did I say Geargia? No. That was the old list. My list would be Geargia as well as number 1. I would put 2 as Prophecies. 3rd as Hieratics. 4th would be a Fire Fist variant, either a +1 or 3/4 axis Fire Fist. Then it would be Mermaids. After that would be Blackwing, just because I love Blackwings. Then Evil Swarms, Constellars, Harpies, and then Sylvans. Because I really like Sylvans. I want them to go somewhere. And they seem really fun, but I don't like the level 8 variant. I like the Exceed variant with Malaya's the Tree Spirit, because that deck is really fast and fun, where the level 8 is just OTK. But
Okay, so you switched. You didn't put Sylvans before, right? So
no, I didn't. Yeah, because I forgot about the deck, and I forgot about Fire Kings. I don't like Fire Kings, so they're not included in my list.
I don't like 0.5 tiers. I don't believe in 0.5 tiers.
Why?
I don't believe in the in-betweeners.
I mean, they top events or they don't. They're they top some events, but then they lose a lot of events. They're in the top 64, but not the top 32. That's tier 1.5 decks. And a lot of rogue decks are there too.
Yeah. Because what? X-Saber's top 64, like, what, last year or something? You know? Remember when the X-Saber deck topped with no side deck? Top 64? That's
Damn.
why I don't believe in tier 1.5 and that.
Anything could happen.
Exactly.
I like this format a lot over the last format because any of the 15 to 20 decks that we named can get first place in any event. Just recently, Harpies got their own YCS win, so there's some potential in any deck right now.
I know I'm going to be playing gadgets for a large part of this format.
You didn't even name gadgets.
I know, which is why I'm playing them.
So it's
Like
a
I said,
mystery.
gadgets didn't show me anything. Gadgets haven't shown me anything recently, so
That's why you need
they're
to
not
do
on the
it.
list.
Oh, and by the way, there's regionals over in Syracuse, New York. We're going to it, most likely, hopefully.
Yeah. If you know me, shout me out. I know a lot of people when I go to regionals, they say, "Oh, you're YGO Ponyville." I'm like, yeah. I didn't think that I was that big. I'm not that big actually, but when people recognize me, it's cool. So if like you recognize me, just say, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
I'll happily sign your cards.
What's your signature card? Green Gadget. He'll sign for you.
No, it's my favorite card is Diamond Dude,
Diamond Dude?
and you knew that.
All right.
That's my favorite card. If you haven't Diamond Dude, I'll sign it for you.
If you're a fan, Diamond Dude, YGO Ponyville right there. Mine would be Armor Master. If you see me, yeah, I like Armor Master. Armor Master is cool. I like it.
He is cool. Can he beat Diamond Dude in 1v1?
Yes. Well,
Okay, who thinks a bird can beat diamonds? Raise your hand.
2,500, 1,400. Can't be destroyed by battle.
Diamond. Is diamond.
Caw
wonder who's gonna
or
win.
sparkle? Muscular or faggot?
Deck thinning or
Field
Or caw,
presence.
or caw.
Caw! Man, do you look forward to this format?
I do. I look forward to seeing what's gonna take Mermail's place. That's what I look forward to.
Do you think Mermos is gonna be that dead?
No, but something's gonna take its place. Something just took a step up with Gun going to 2
One?
to 1, with Gun losing 2 guns.
Do you think Necroface might do anything?
No.
Yo, Devon, your burn deck. I mean, your mill deck. Excavation deck. Might be a thing. Might. That deck was hard to beat before. Necroface at 3? Yeah. That was
You know what I
amazing.
want to see? Let's talk about tier 3, just for a little bit. Just
Tier
for
3?
Let's just drop tier 3 in.
Alright. What would be your definition of tier 3? X-Sabers, Insectors,
No.
Dino Rabbit.
No. Let's talk about really what people choose to play at a big event because they think that it can win. Gadgets, number 1. For sure. For damn sure.
Hunders.
Hunders, number 2. What? Hunders might even be competition for number 1. Hunders are that good. I had a deck.
Phantom Beast. I want
No.
Please, someone make a good Phantom Beast deck. Come to Syracuse and whoop ass with it. I would, but I'm currently doing my own thing without a deck.
I'm trying out Pure Karakuri, and I think it's really powerful. I just want to see it go somewhere. That's a deck I want to see, but I'm not putting it in tier 3 right now. And by the way, I also don't believe in anything under tier 3. I don't believe that they're decks. They don't exist to me.
What do you think is tier 0?
Tier 0 is Kirkio.
But that's tier 1.
It's no. Well, if I believed in tier 0 also, I don't believe in tier 0. I don't believe in tier
1.5.
point
Oh,
blanks.
0.5.
and I don't believe in
After
anything
tier
below
3.
tier 3
Alright.
being played in tournaments. What is tier 3? Gadgets, Hunders.
Karakuri. No, not Karakuri.
No, not Karakuri.
Quasar.
No.
Doppel Quasar
No,
for me.
No.
That deck is broke. Plants. Insert plant deck here.
I'll say
I don't know.
when the pack comes out, I think Scraps will be tier 3. And I'm currently testing out Scraps right now, and it's looking pretty solid. It's looking very solid.
Worms!
Worms.
Worms feed my birds. Caw!
Okay. So,
Yeah. What else?
we forgot the biggest deck. Okay. I believe in tier 0 just to do this one thing. Girgia, tier 0. Dragon Ruler, tier 1. Top of
Eesh.
tier 1.
Eesh.
Well, how did we forget about that?
Oh, because it's a shitty deck. I don't believe in dragon decks anymore.
Dragon Rulers, top of tier 1.
What?
Tier 0 Girgia.
Why? Why dragon rulers are beyond dead?
Dragon Rulers, tier 1.
You mean like Pulsar?
Dragon Rulers, tier 1.
You mean what
Sure.
variant? There's light Pulsar, there's the Hyardics,
The plant variant.
the plant variant.
Yes. Tier 1. The plant variant, that includes plants, the Dragon Rulers,
No shit.
the level 1s, and the Mythic Tree and Water Dragons. Tier 1.
Level 1 plants?
The plant variant of Dragon Ruler,
No.
that includes Mythic Tree and Mythic
No, what
Water.
level 1s? You said level 1s?
Spore and Copy Plant.
Why copy plant?
Oh, and the level 1s, Spore, Copy Plant. Oh, not Copy, my fault. I'm thinking of the ones. Spore and Dandelion, the Debris Dragon engine, like that whole engine. The Spore Lone Fire Dandy and the Debris
Debris.
Dragon. And Mythic Tree, Mythic Water, and the Dragon Wars. And the tuners, the Flamebell Guard and Karakos. No, that's a Pokemon. What's it called? Dragunity, Caracosa,
Caracosa, something like that.
something like that. Yeah.
Corsica?
Corsica, yeah, Corsica.
There you go.
Yeah, Corsica.
What about Light Serpent? Light Wave Serpent? Photon Serpent?
No, the light and dark dragons. No, I don't like them.
No, the level 2 tuner. That's normal.
No,
What's
that's
Sneak
Galaxy
Peek?
Serpent.
Galaxies. There
That's
we
not
go.
Good. So no.
Why not?
I wouldn't
Oh,
do
because it's a light?
What are you gonna make with a level 7 dragon and a level 2?
That giant,
the giant
beast guy.
Yeah, the giant guy. He gains 100 for like what?
200
200 for what?
every non-tuner material.
Like I was saying,
Goes up to 31.
that's gonna be tier 1 in first place.
So redo your entire tier list.
No,
Alright, so his tier list is tier 0 with Kyrgios, tier 1 with Dragon Ruler Plant Variant, then Hyardics.
my fault. I'll put that at number 3, and I'll move up.
Prophecy.
No,
Hyardics?
I'll put Fire Fist Fire Fist 3/4 X because I feel like they didn't get touched at first place. Okay, tier 0 Geargia. Tier 1 3/4 Axis, Hieratic, Dragon Ruler, Plant variant, or any variant that's good. I don't know what's gonna pop up in the next couple of days. Mermails, Prophecy, and then Mermails. And tier 2,
Fire
Fire
Kings,
Kings,
Harpies,
Harpies,
Sylvans.
Sylvans, Insert Sun Deck, and Dark World. And I'm not gonna name tier 3,
That's extensive.
but I'm gonna throw in Hunters and Gadgets,
So that's
'cause I
your
think they're good.
top 12, top 13 deck format list, which is pretty good. I'm just gonna kick Dragon Rulers to the side and just keep with my variant because I hate dragons right now. They've been a deck for like 4 formats. It's time for them to die, except Hyardics. Actually, no, let's kick Hyardics out too. They're dragons. I forgot about that. Shit, dragons are everywhere. Dragons in my list are like tier 2. Yeah, 'cause I don't like them. Dragons need to go. I want Prophecy to be like 2 on my tier list. Yeah.
He wants it to be 2. Will it be 2? Probably not.
I want Black Wings to be a tier 1 though. New support coming out, tier 1 automatically. Get. Anything left?
No.
Alright. Well guys, it was great talking with you. I'm Omo Jerry.
I'm YGO Pony Boy.
And remember to please like, subscribe. Oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe to us. We'll catch you guys next time. Yeah.